What? What is this? Am I playing Fallout Shelter on the PlayStation 4? Yes, that is right. Fallout Shelter is now available for free, as it has always been on PlayStation 4 and I think the Switch. Yeah, yes, the Switch. And if you want to catch me playing some Fallout Shelter live, be sure to follow me on Twitch, which is on there on the screen. Or you can wait till it pops up here on YouTube a few days later. So subscribe if you would like to see that. But that is only one out of the many things that were introduced during Bethesda's E3 conference. And the biggest thing, the thing I'm going to be talking about, and you definitely know what it is if you read the title, is Fallout 76. We got a full-length trailer and a whole lot more facts about what to expect from this game. But Fallout news aside, the rest of Bethesda's E3 conference was a huge lineup of games that people have been speculating and waiting for months, even years at this point, including Starfield, which I'm super excited about, Doom Eternity, which is a sequel to the reboot made by Bethesda, which I'm super excited for. I loved the original. That game was so badass, and the music just... I cannot wait for that sequel. And what I think everyone that's a fan of Bethesda Game Studios has been waiting for is Elder Scrolls 6 has been confirmed, and they showed a small teaser of the world, and it just looks super exciting. The world looks amazing, enormous, and it's definitely, and I'm sure it's going to be exactly what everyone's wanted and more. And let's not forget Rage 2, which, you know, the first game got some decent responses, but this game definitely looks like it's a huge difference from what the first one was, and I can't wait to see what they got in store for us. But now on to the Fallout news. Now, Fallout is one of my favorite game series, and honestly, I have been waiting for quite some time for, you know, another spin-off or sequel. I figured we would have to wait, you know, quite a while, maybe close to a decade, like we did from 3 to 4. You know, of course, we had New Vegas in the middle, but you know, if we're talking about Bethesda made only, then yeah, it was a huge jump. So, you know, I was just waiting. I thought it was just a matter of time before, you know, Bethesda or someone else decided to make another one in a lesser time gap, especially with all the money Fallout 4 made. And here it is, Fallout 76 in all of its glory. Now, we learned a lot from the conference, and honestly, I can't wait to share it with you. This is my breakdown of everything that we learned, pretty much that whole Fallout 76 discussion in just a few short minutes. So let's get down to it. First of all, this is not exactly a sequel. This is a prequel to all Fallout games, including the first, second, and Tactics, which were made by Interplay. So pretty much this is the Fallout that's going to lead into all the others. Fallout 76 takes place approximately 25 years after the bombs dropped, with a group of uniquely chosen individuals ready to go out into the world and reclaim it, so to speak. The idea was that on Reclamation Day, they'd go out and essentially save America. After the devastation of the bombs, you would essentially go out and start rebuilding. And that's exactly what this game is all about, rebuilding and fighting against horrible mutated creatures while trying to do so. So, you know, no pressure. So now that you know the gist of what the game's about and when it takes place, next up we're talking about the scale of the map. So this... I gotta take a moment for this. This game is 4 times bigger than Fallout 4 was. Now, Fallout 4 was a pretty big map. Yeah, as you can see here on screen, this is a pretty big map. And, you know, just the size of the map isn't enough. You could also go inside of buildings, and, you know, sometimes these buildings would have little underground chambers, and you would go through that, and there was an underground system in Fallout 4. The map is enormous on the outside as well as the inside. And my phone just rang. Now, if Fallout 76's map is supposed to be larger than Fallout 4's, then that's a pretty big map. I mean, that, or they were talking about the overall like game. It's a much larger game, which, you know, is still something to be really excited about, because Fallout 4, though, you know, the story, everyone knows the story could have been a lot better, it was still a really broad and really big story, and I just can't wait to see what Fallout 76 has in store. Throughout the trailer, we also got to see a bunch of new mutations and new monsters, things that we've never seen before, and I wish I could unsee, because now, once the game comes out, I gotta go against those things. We have this gigantic Hulk-looking thing, I don't know what the hell that is, and there's Mothman. I stole that joke from somewhere in the comments for the trailer. It really does look like some type of Mothman. Also, during the conference, they showed us some more in terms of the building in Fallout 76, and we got to see this big Hulk-like monster literally smash into someone's settlement. So, that's something to look out for. And Todd Howard even said that they took some of West Virginia's folklore out there and mixed it with the kind of monstrosities that we all know and love in Fallout. And again, if the last few words I've said weren't confirmation enough, this game takes place in West Virginia. And the way Bethesda showed off this map, it just looks amazing. I cannot wait to play it. And there's a lot of green life, a lot of trees with leaves. It's a lot of, like, the world still looks alive as opposed to how dead it looks in the other games. So it's pretty exciting to see. It's going to be really different, definitely. This looks like straight out of a Fallout 4 mod. And yes, if you didn't catch on to what I was saying earlier, settlement building is back, and it is better than ever. You can build wherever you want, because that is the point of the game. And we got a small taste of, what it's like. It seems mainly just like the Fallout 4 version, but just new items and rehashed, new-looking items, which isn't bad, because, I'm glad it's back. To this day, I still enjoy doing that in Fallout 4. It's definitely a fun way to spend my time. Only problem is I get a little too attached, and then I start building like crazy, and I just forget to do everything else in the game. But that's a me problem. But now for the meat. People asked since the teaser trailer, is Fallout 76 multiplayer? Is it co-op? Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you that Bethesda has confirmed during their E3 conference that Fallout 76 is a multiplayer RPG game that you can also play solo. So you can play the game, do all the story, all the quests, all the building, everything solo if you really would prefer it that way, just like any other Fallout game. But if you've always been the person that played Fallout, enjoyed it, but always felt like this, maybe it'd be fun with some friends, fear not. You can join your friends and traverse the world together. Fight these horrible abominations and build your little settlements together. And it looks so much fun. I'd never disliked the idea of an online game. Fallout game is just I wanted it done a certain way. And the way that it has been presented is exactly what I was looking for. A Fallout game where you can do everything you do in Fallout while playing with friends, or even randoms if you'd like. And of course, Todd Howard did make it very, very, very good point. This is not, and I quote, this is not a amusement park. It is a post-apocalyptic world. So you're not going to be playing with like hundreds or, a bunch of people. There'll maybe be a couple dozen or so in this large world, which makes sense because, most people are in this world are dead. So that's pretty exciting to know. And yes, there is killing. You can essentially go off and just try to murder other people, but my fear with things like that was that what if you got a bunch of loot, you die, do you lose all of it? And the answer to that is no. You don't lose any of it. Everything that you've gotten, everything that you have worked hard to achieve, your skill level, your weapons, your loot, everything stays with you no matter what server you're in, and even if someone kills you. You don't lose it, which I'm really happy about, because I thought, you work so hard for this, someone kills you, you lose it all. It sucks. I wouldn't want to go through that, but at the same time, I would like to be in the online, the multiplayer world. But, yeah, you don't lose it, so I'm really happy about that, and I'm glad Todd Howard made that clear. And also, they showed off these fun things you can do with your friends. They showed everybody playing different instruments. Somebody was on the piano, someone had a trombone, I think it's called. It was just little fun things you could do with your friends, and I think that's so fun. There's even emotes that you can do just to kind of signify things to your friends or, other players and things like that. And I think that is so cool, and it definitely is a good way to adapt, Fallout into the multiplayer genre. without losing its way. And Todd Howard also told us a little bit about the story. I think the main quest. So there are 6 regions in this entire map. That's a lot. 6 whole regions. And the Overseer is sending you to go to every single one of them and rebuild. So that is super, super exciting, and I just can't wait to get my hands on this game. The multiplayer looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to play it, and you know, with or without friends, and I just can't wait to just get into this new map, this new world, and just play the hell out of it, kill everything, be killed by everything, and go looting and building my settlements. I just can't wait to dive into this world, and now I could dive into it with all of you. Oh, and I almost forgot to say, you could even take your settlements with you. It's like this kit that was given to you by the Overseer, and you can, whatever you build stays. You will essentially take it with you and bring it somewhere else. So there's no losing your settlements if you go to like another server. Now, if it's destroyed by one of those Hulk things, that's a whole other story. So that is all pretty much that was said about Fallout 76. I mean, he goes into much more detail, so definitely check out the conference if you haven't already. I have a link to a video on YouTube here down in the description. Please check it out. It is phenomenal, and I cannot wait for this game! But before I go, Bethesda's pretty well known for their collector's editions, and this game does not fail to deliver. The collector's edition, or should I say the Power Armor edition, features a wearable Power Armor helmet that you could just put on your head as you play the game. Or, you know, if you want to just walk outside with it because, you know, Fallout. Either way, you can do that. And it comes with a map of the entire West Virginia world in Fallout 76 that glows in the dark. Actually, you know, I think Todd Howard said it best.
That glows in the fucking dark.
That's one way to get somebody hyped up for a collector's edition. I'm pumped for the collector's edition. This Power Armor edition is mine. I'm buying it. That is it. It is sold. Just shut up and take my money. This also comes with a steel game case for the game itself. 24 collectible Fallout figurines that you could use on your map, which I think is pretty cool. And everything that the Tricentennial edition, which is the second edition, comes with. And last but not least, a Fallout 76 beta access code. So there is a beta, and I am super excited for that, and I just can't wait for this game to start coming out. I even went on Amazon as soon as I saw the thing, and I was like, is the Power Armor edition available? No, it's not. It sucks, but damn it, I'm just have to keep checking in, because I do not want to lose on that. I do not want to lose out on that. And if you're a huge fan of Fallout, you definitely don't want to either. Thank you all for watching this video. And for Fallout's sake, please be sure to smash that like button. Seriously, smash that irradiated finger. And please be sure to subscribe for more. I am Sir James Insane. And until next time, stay sane, play games, and above all else, remember, somebody loves you.